Oh heavens. Oh, glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious.
We have a wonderful opportunity here to really make a difference to the understanding of medieval Dunster.
This letter was from the man that was here when they buried the cannons. And so far as we know, they're over here somewhere, and we've been looking for them ever since.
1,000, 400, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 97. That's a year before. This isn't our John Wither, is it? I don't think this is helping.
No.
So we have a dilemma at the moment. If we don't know exactly the size of the cloister, then we don't know where the range of buildings would be around the edge.
The abbot is a really exciting chap called Whiting. He doesn't accept the dissolution, he's actually hanged on the tour. He's somebody whose principles are more important to him than his life.
It was only a couple of hundred years ago, and what happened? Where did they go? We'll find out.
I spend all of my time in a signal box indoors, working shifts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It can be a quite high pressure job at times. I love discovering things, finding things out about our ancestors. I'd love to find a skeleton. Perhaps we won't find one here, but you never know.
Anyone know what the orientation is here? Which way's north?
South? I don't know. Hang on, we've got a church which is on the east-west alignment.
Yes.
Okay, even I know that. Let's have a look at that one.
What I'm trying to do at the moment is work out the dimensions of the cloister that goes with the priory from the plans that we've got.
Do you think that some of the cloister would be on this side of the wall?
And this map of 1775 preserves that shape.
Obviously the cloister's got to be here. There's no room for it on the other side of the church. Am I right?
But what we don't know is what the size of the cloister might be. There's the church. We've just come out of the door there. Yeah. And it says in there, Cloister Court.
Oh, yes.
Which might be a little bit of a clue. We have a dilemma at the moment. If we don't know exactly the size of the cloister, then we don't know where the range of buildings would be around the edge, do
so
we?
the cloister's the key to all the priory
That's
buildings.
right.
Once you've established
it's like the beating
that.
heart of a monastery.
Stewart and the guys worked really, really hard. They got themselves into a really good position. I mean, 7 contacts down, we've hit this completely homogeneous brown layer that's producing 18th century material. If that is the priory, and this is the priory wall, the other side of this, there won't be any cottages. Fingers crossed, we will get the original medieval boundary of the priory.
Yeah, we've been there since about 1860, something like that.
So you're digging up your own family history?
Yeah, we haven't found none though.
But this place is absolutely stuffed with history, isn't it?
Dunster, yeah, all over the place. But up the allotment, somebody found a cannon ball from just digging the garden over for planting. 7 years ago, found about these cannons. And so far as we know, they're over here somewhere, and we've been looking for them ever since.
What are you hoping to do with
Do with them. Put one up here in the tide barn
Yeah.
show, and one in the new museum.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
And if there's 3, one could come home to my house.
Well, poor old Jimmy, I think he's really got his work cut out.
Yes,
here,
I
hasn't
think he has too. But at least I shall know then. I'll be satisfied because I've been at this for 7 years trying to find these.
Oh my lord. Now, there's the goodies. I mean, look at that. Magnificent medieval fireplace. I'd be happy to have it in my house, wouldn't
It's
you?
amazing,
Yeah.
isn't it? I'm hoping you might like this.
Looking forward to it. And that, lovely, lovely.
What can you see?
Wow. 3 levels of wind braces. It's very decorative. It's a beautiful roof. Oh heavens. Oh, glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. That's a really, 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 really nice medieval roof. It's lovely. It is absolutely lovely.
It seems in 1498 that the bells themselves, or the ropes they used to ring the bells, were stolen by the parishioners of the village.
Well, it's such an extraordinary thing to do, to take the bell ropes away. Well, it must all have been building up. We've got the Reformation coming not very far off. And religion and society are changing so that the laity and what you might, I suppose, call the middle classes, they are exactly feeling their oats, they're feeling their power, and they're feeling a more personal, perhaps, relationship with God. Why should they have to go through monks and so on and so forth? And I found out one other amazing thing. Thomas Upton is another of those named vandals, one of the ones that cuts the bell ropes. A few years later, he is paying for the rebuilding of that aisle. So in the few years after this agreement, they do the screen, they do the roof, they do the aisle, they've completely remodelled what's now their church.
They're the most responsible vandals I've ever heard of.
I know Blinkhorn was hoping that we'd find some of this down in the other test pits, and we've got it in ours. And this is about 300 years old.
The thing that really caught my eye was this. That dates to sort of late 11th, 12th century. I mean, this is the first piece of material evidence of the Norman plantain that we've got from any of the pits, or anywhere else in the village for that matter. Fantastic.
I need a drink. I can see how you can get so engrossed in it, and just time just went yesterday. It was so exciting.
The bit of pot, the bit of cup that someone drank from, you know, something like that is what really, it's tangible. You're touching the past. I love it.